Hello, my name is Adrienne. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Black Booktuber tag. Nobody tagged me. I'll link the original video down in the description, but I tagged myself, so I just wanted to participate and celebrate Black authors. First thing, since we're talking about Black authors, I wanted to share with you some stuff I found on Instagram yesterday. Graydon House, which is a subsidiary of Harper Collins, they are accepting unagented submissions from Black authors until September 8th. They want you to send your pitch letter and the first 30 pages of your novel to an email address, and I think that is very awesome of them to do, especially because there is a huge demand for Black content right now, which is so awesome. And I hope that this craving continues, and I hope that we Black creators take this as a call to action and we just get out there and get published, post videos, create things for the world to consume. There's so much demand right now that I want to get fulfilled, and I want people to see how awesome Black creations are, and you know, keep this movement going until it's just normal, because Black people are awesome and they deserve as much exposure as everyone else. And listen, let's get these books published and let's just accept this call to action. I mean, that is really, I've been really down about everything going on and feeling like a little bit crippled and unmotivated, but now I feel like this has all served as a distraction to keep me from fulfilling my destiny. So I am ready to change gears and just accept this call to action. So anyways, I'm doing this Black Booktuber tag, and the first question is tell you about myself, which why do I never know how to answer this? So my name is Adrienne, I'm 29, I live by myself, which I'm not sure why, but that really feels like a huge part of my testimony right now. I'm a reader, I'm a writer, I'm a tea drinker, I love a good Americano. I have bought probably 10 real and 20 fake plants during quarantine. I have 2 cats. I don't know, why is my mind like going to like all these weird places to tell you really personal business about myself? I don't know what else to say about myself right now, honestly. Okay, who is a Black author that you love that a lot of people don't know about? I'm gonna keep my answer that's less true now, but Ancrum, author of The Wicker King and The Way to the Stars. I read The Wicker King over a year ago and I was obsessed. Like, it shot me in the heart. But then I didn't see anyone else reading Ancrum. I hadn't heard of her. I just wanted her to grow so much, and now, like in the last 2 months, I would say, this has blown up on BookTube, and I am so happy about it. I had nothing to do with that happening, but I just feel proud of Ancrum because her book is so wonderful, and I'm so happy that now she is getting the exposure that she deserves. Next is favorite book about the Black experience, and for that I chose Pride by Evie Zaboy. I love Evie Zaboy. This is a Pride and Prejudice remix, and it follows our main character Zuri in Brooklyn dealing with gentrification and this new family that moves in with a boy named Darius, and they're both Black, but they come from very different backgrounds, have very different stories and upbringings, and I love Zuri so much. And one of my favorite things about this book were that she was so genuinely herself, and it was just a beautiful thing to see a Black character in a book just be her natural self. I loved her so much. What is your favorite book by a Black author? I'm gonna pick An American Marriage by Tayari Jones. This book I've known about for years, but I just picked it up this year and I enjoyed it so much. It follows a couple, and the husband Roy is falsely accused of rape and sent to prison. And it follows his experience in prison as an innocent man, and Celeste, the wife, living without him, the effects it has on their relationship, what happens whenever he gets out of prison. And it was just such a beautiful story where I was rooting for all the characters and my heart was being broken and mended, and it was just such a great reading experience. Next, recommend a Black queer book, and I'm gonna recommend The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. I haven't read this yet, but I did read The City Born Great, which is the prequel novella, and the main character in that is queer, and he is just awesome to me. It was a short little novella. I barely know what the story is, but I just loved the main character so much, and I feel like that's really powerful for me to love a character from a novella, and it now has me dying to read this book because I loved him so much. And I can just tell from that novella that this is going to be a really diverse book and talk about a lot of big topics. I'm gonna recommend it, and also it is a beautiful rainbow, and I hope the characters in this book are too. Then recommend a book with a Black character on the cover. I picked American Street by Evie Zaboy just because I love Evie and I want to recommend 2 of her books. And this cover is actually one of the issues that Black readers and authors have with the publishing industry, and it's that when you have a Black main character or a Black cast in your book, it's hard to get publishers to put Black characters on book covers. Next is recommend a book by a Black author that made you happy, and for this I'm putting The Wedding Guest by Jasmine Guillory. But this book follows a woman and a guy, and he needs a date for a wedding, so he brings this girl, and it's just their little love story, because of course it's going to turn into something more. And it was really cute and it made me really happy, and I really want to read more by that author. Next is to recommend a Black booktuber, and I'm going to recommend Joel from Fictional Fates. He's been on BookTube for about 5 minutes and already has like 18,000 subscribers. It's insane. And I honestly can't even be jealous because I watched 5 seconds of his video and immediately fell in love, and I think we all just fell in love with him as soon as we saw him. He is so precious. He has beautiful videos. He himself is beautiful. His editing is fantastic, and it seems like he has a lot to offer to BookTube, and I'm so excited that he decided to join because he just seems awesome, and I think everyone agrees because we're all subscribing as fast as humanly possible. Lastly is to talk about a book by a Black author that is coming out this year, and I want to mention Trouble the Saint by Elia Dawn Johnson. This cover, first of all, is gorgeous, but it's being described as the Night Circus meets a historical look at the Underground Railroad. Like, that sounds awesome. It's in New York City, I think in Harlem, either during or following World War II. The main character is an assassin. Like, I'm not sure what exactly the plot is, but just those topic points alone, I'm sold. I want to read it right now. It just sounds like it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait to read it. It comes out on July 21st, so less than a month away. So excited to get my hands on it. So anyways, that was the Black Booktuber tag. I'm so excited that I got to participate, and I hope we'll all participate and just share some Black author love. And thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.